What's up, gamers? This is Noobzilla. Time to go over the Crowfall Kickstarter. As you can see, they got their initial $800,000 that they're asking for. So now that they're over that amount, what's next? That's right, stretch goals. As you can see here, I am a backer, $215. I was originally one of the gold backers for $175, but they added some more early bird specials, so I went ahead and dropped my gold and picked up Amber instead. Thank you for those extra early bird specials. For the Amber Patron, it comes with a physical collector's edition of Crowfall, 5 years of VIP, which is the veteran membership, so that's a total of 6 years total. That's a long time. Get the most bang for your buck if you're going to play a long time by far with that. Reserve guild name, access to expanded colors for guild heraldry creator, 5 bonus tax-free parcels for your personal kingdom, 5 total, starting title Knight Lady, Knight Noobzilla, I think that has a ring to it. Upgrade to medium fortification, your personal kingdom's Kickstarter stronghold, additional cottage for your personal kingdom, 2 total, 1 additional character slots, 6 total. Name a fallen monarch, subject to approval. Do you think they'll let Noobzilla go? We'll have to check that out. Amber avatar frame and Amber form badge. So as you can see, those are pretty cool and they are not pay to win at all. So I'm doing it more to help support the game than anything else, but some of those perks are pretty nice. Alright, let's go ahead and check out these stretch goals. Now, it's time to start talking about stretch goals. Stretch goal number 1 is called Upgrade FX, hire another Eric, and add female Centaurs. This goal is really about the visual experience. We want to dramatically increase the visual fidelity of the game, and if we can find a way to do that while also adding more content that our players really want, it's a double win. How we intend to do that is described in detail below, and since we're putting out our first stretch goal, it probably doesn't hurt to post a preview of our second. Stretch goal number 2, mounts and caravans. Our second stretch goal is about improving gameplay, taking an area of the game that was already cool and making it much cooler. This one is described in detail as well. Jump down and take a gander. Moving forward, we want to turn our stretch goal selection a discussion with you, our community. We have ideas, but we know that you have ideas too, and we want to hear them. If you're interested in helping us decide what to offer and what you'd be willing to help us fund, we'd invite you to jump on our forums and make your opinion known. As always, we are incredibly humbled and flattered by the support that we have seen from this community, and we are delighted that you have placed your trust in us. We won't let you down. Sincerely, Todd Corden and the Art Craft team. Stretch goal number 1, upgrade FX, hire another Eric, add female Centaurs. We aren't happy with our combat, spell, and environmental FX. The current FX in the game are placeholders, not ideal, but it was the only option available because we didn't have a full-time FX artist. Usually games have at least one artist who specializes in making amazing visual FX, explosions, fire, smoke, lightning, you name it. Since we don't have a dedicated FX artist, we handed that task to one of our other artists, Eric, and made him do it. The results are FX that look good, but not amazing. Eric is a fantastic artist, but his actual job was modeling 3D characters. Here are a few of the 3D characters that Eric has made, the Confessor and the Frostweaver. See what we mean? Amazing, right? So, the Hire Another Eric stretch goal really does a few things for us. First, spell effects. We will use the funds of the stretch goal to hire an FX artist and to secure a FX technology library for creating amazing spell effects in Crowfall. Here's an example of the kind of effects that we'll be able to add to the game by licensing the right technology and putting it in the hands of a pro. Second, more characters faster. To be clear, we're not going to fire Eric. Instead, we can put him back to work where he belongs, on characters. That means that we'll be able to get more character work done more quickly. With this extra capacity, we're going to add another gender option for one of our previously locked races, the Centaur Legionnaire archetype. That means we'll have a male and female variants on Druid, Ranger, Champion, Confessor, Knight, Templar, Frostweaver, and Legionnaire. Multiple wins for the price of one stretch goal. Help us make this goal, and we'll find an FX artist and put Eric back to work on characters immediately. Stretch goal number 2, mounts and caravans. A major emphasis of Crowfall is transporting goods and materials. When you raid a quarry and secure a pallet of stone, getting that material back to your stronghold to it, or to scavenge it for your eternal kingdom will be a major strategic challenge. The core module assumes that players will be schlepping these items back and forth in their inventory. That's workable, sure, but not nearly as cool as using mounts and carts to move those items. Mounts are something you guys are already familiar with. Find a draft horse or a war horse, saddle them up, and ride them across the countryside. Now take that concept and expand it, giving your mounts the ability to carry goods for you and expand your inventory. This opens up a whole new type of gameplay, where ambushing other factions and guilds becomes a lot more interesting and lucrative, and opens the door for more systems later, like taming and breeding. Help us make this goal, and we'll race to add mounts to the core module. You see that? We'll race to add mounts. You guys are so clever. And reason number 37 why Artcraft Entertainment is awesome, because on their Kickstarter page, they're talking about helping some other people out there as well. So Underworld Ascendant, you might want to check out that Kickstarter, and then you've probably heard of Shadow the Avatar. That's Lord British Returns. That's Richard Garriott and Star Long over there. If you didn't know, I've played that game a few times as well, and I'll be playing that some more in the future. So that is too cool that they're trying to help support some of their fellow people in the industry. So congrats to everybody involved. Well, this has been Noobzilla going over the Kickstarter stretch goals for Crowfall, so I want to thank you all for watching. I'll put a link to this stuff down in the description box, and let me know what you think. Happy gaming, everybody. Have a good weekend.